What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll bring it out. It's Daniels. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Florida Gators offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Gators back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the left side. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Missouri's offense will have its first possession of the game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Leaves it with the running back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He's in open space downfield. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Quickly out to the tight end. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Evans. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to swing it on second down. Caught over the middle, it's Manning. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Power football with the run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5.
And it's picked off at the goal line.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. He's loose. Touchdown, Gators. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm a receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. To the air, it's Lowry. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop. We got to stop the bleeding and get the ball back to our offense.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He'll do it himself. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Runs through a tackle.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Field goal is good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the tailback. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So now it's second and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Gets it out fast. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds space on the right. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. throw again. Out of the backfield, he's open. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun. Oh, they're after him. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a huge play. Pulls it in on the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Lowry. Quickly complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here comes the heat. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Evans. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Using the quick game. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrated. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. Right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, 3rd and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass. Got to be smart here with this play call.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Caught near the sidelines, he'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Quick strike complete. At the 45 on his way. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Got his man downfield. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a 1st down as they try to score one late in the half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Livingston. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today.
He'll heave it deep.
They're up by 24 over Jacksonville State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He'll throw it down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
The Gators will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to keep it in the air. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. You've seen his athleticism, his speed, his bend, and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point gets him a little closer at 31-10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. There's nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Look out, he's got room. And he'll be brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Flagway. Hauls it in. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Fires left. Zips it out to his man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Handoff to the lone back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll try the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Let's see what they do on third down. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Gators can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the moon kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To the air, it's Lowry. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Third down play from the gun. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
What can you say about the impact this dude has had on this game? He has been completely unblockable all game long, guys. That's his third sack of the game.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Can they catch him? They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Right back to the well. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Got his man on the outside. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Back to pass. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Lets it fly. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The offense changing the play. They'll try to run for it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Scanning the field, it's Lowry. Gets it out quickly. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
They want that clock to run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They go right back to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. This quarterback part of their running game. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.